So hello there, Aries. This is your reading for the month of February. And this reading is going to have a healing focus. The question is, what do you need to heal? So either you would have come to this reading with something already in mind, or this reading will shed some light onto an issue perhaps in your life that you haven't been fully looking at, right? These readings are going to be a little bit longer than my usual ones. And I'm going to treat it as if I was doing a private reading for a client. So I'm going to really take my time with the reading, okay, Aries? So please like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel too if you would like to. And here we go. What is it that Aries needs to heal for this month of February? What is it that Aries needs to heal for this month of February? What is it that Aries needs to heal for this month of February? Okay, Aries, so we're starting off with these 3 tarot cards. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. And we also have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this says to me straight off the bat, Aries, that there's something that you want in your life that's not coming into fruition, right? So the 9 of Cups is usually about a wish coming true, right? About people or you or somebody getting what it is that they want to get. But this is showing up in the reverse. Similarly, the 4 of Cups is about an opportunity being presented to us that we may not be sure if we want or not. But again, this is showing up in reverse. So those 2 cards alone are telling me that there is something that you want, Aries, but it's not actually showing up, right? And I feel as though what it is that you want is to move to calmer waters, okay? So the question of this read is, what is it that you need to heal? And I have a feeling, Aries, that you've been through a really rough time and you're wanting to move on to a better time, okay? So there's been something in your life that's been really turbulent. I feel as though it could possibly be arguments with people. It could possibly be arguments with a large group of people, so either with a family or at work or with friends, right? I do feel like there's arguments with at least one person. And you're wanting to move away from this. You're wanting to move away from this and get to a better place with them and get to a better place in yourself. There are other people in this boat, so I'm wondering if the argument was with, a husband or wife or with children, people that are going to be in your life for a long time, that you want to be in your life for a long time, but you need to sort out whatever this issue is because it's causing some damage to you and it's causing some damage to the relationships. So this argument is begging to be fixed, Aries, okay? This argument wants to be fixed. This argument wants to be healed. But for some reason, it's not actually turning out the way that you want it to. I have a feeling that you may have reached out to people in order to try and make amends, Aries, and people may not actually be ready yet to make amends with you. So sometimes when we've had an argument with someone, we can be ready to apologise, get over it, move on, which is what this card is saying. This is what you want to do. But other people may not be ready to accept your apology yet, Aries. They may not be ready to accept it and move on. They may be ready to accept it and hear you out, but they may not be ready to move on from it. Or they simply may not be ready to hear anything from you at this time. Okay, so this could be quite an acute situation in the sense that you've just had this argument and there's silence between you and the other person. You've reached out and there remains silence. Or it could be kind of like a chronic situation where there have been lots of disagreements, lots of things that need to be worked out, and you just want to get on with working them out, but the other people involved are just not ready yet to face up to things. Right, Aries? So this is the situation in your life that needs to heal. There's conflict that needs to heal, Aries, right? So hopefully that wasn't too much of a shock for you. Hopefully you know what it is that I'm talking about. And we're going to pull a few more cards to help us out with this, okay? So we can look at how we can heal this, Aries, right? How can we heal this rift between you and other people? How can we heal this conflict between you and some, important people in your life? How can we heal this, Aries? How can we heal this situation? How can we heal this situation? Lots of cups coming out, so I do feel as though this is something that's really close to your heart, Aries, okay? This argument, this rift is with people that are very important to you. And that's why it's causing you quite a lot of unhappiness and quite a lot of sadness, right? And we can see that with the Ten of Swords in reverse here. It's as though you just want it to be over, right? And you want it to be over because it's causing you a lot of pain. It's really hard when you want to make up with someone and they have no interest in making up with you, right? Like it's one of the most difficult energies that we can go through. And I feel as though this is what you're going through, Aries. Like you really just want things to be better with a certain person, or you want things to be better with your family, your friends, a group of people at work, and it's just not happening. So it's really weighing you down, right, Aries? You don't know what to do. That's why this Seven of Cups is showing up in the reverse. You literally don't know how to fix it. And reaching out hasn't helped, which we can see with the Page of Pentacles. So reaching out hasn't helped, okay? So this situation is really weighing you down, Aries, but reaching out hasn't helped. And reaching out is not actually the way forward at this time, Aries. Sometimes you have to literally let things breathe. You have to let other people get to a place where they're actually ready to hear your apology, where they're ready to hear you out. Because if a person isn't at that place yet, if a person isn't ready to do that, then all the work that you're putting in is just going to be draining you, right? So you may have reached out already. Give this other person some space to get back to you. If you haven't reached out yet, I would say give it a little bit of time until you do.